Alright, so you guys have a lot to do this week because there's going to be testing all next week that you guys probably have known already. And then next week, you guys will also be getting your supplies for your roller coasters. That means that you need to have all your presentation ready and have all the information and all the materials for your presentation gathered. Therefore, you guys have a lot to do. It's very important that you guys focus and stay on task this week. On May 18th, which is a very important date, you guys will be presenting to Ms. McClenny your presentation. And then on May 22nd is the Aztec Showcase. So therefore, on May 18th is when you guys should have things done and ready to present to Ms. McClenny. Because the benchmark testing is May 15th, 16th, and 17th. So you guys are going to be busy on those days. So therefore, it's smart to have your presentation and everything, the roller coasters ready by then. But your first presentation to Ms. McClenny will be on May 18th. So then we're gonna do the labels. Today you guys need to have your theme and the name of your roller coasters turned in if you guys haven't had that already. And then for the roller coasters, you guys have in the slides labels and define the following items on your roller coaster. So make sure you guys define acceleration, friction, force, potential energy, kinetic energy, conservation, momentum, speed, velocity, gravity, g-force, and centripetal force. Make sure you guys have all that labeled and defined into your presentation. And then for your PowerPoint or your presentation, you must have your company's name, company logo, theme of the roller coaster name, the measurements and dimensions of your roller coaster, the demographics, the brief description about the history, and the basic knowledge of the physics. So make sure you guys have all of that also included in your presentation. Make sure you guys put things in your own words, and as you guys are going with the research, you guys are writing things down and including them in there already, so that way when you go and have your presentation, you already have that information. You don't have to go back and find that information again. And then you guys have to have a sign. And for your sign, it has to be an artwork of a roller coaster, physics of the ride, the Newton's 3 laws, velocity, acceleration, gravity, momentum, friction, potential energy, kinetic energy, and centripetal force. And do you guys know what the sign looks like? Have you been to an area where they're building a new building, and then you see the sign and it has like some sort of sketch of the new building that's coming up and has a little information about it? That's the sign that you guys are going to also be creating. Yes? Do you know what I'm talking about? No? I think we have a example of it. You guys seen something like this somewhere?
Yes.
Yeah, like you guys go to a empty lot or you're driving down the road, you see a sign that says like the store is coming up to, what is it, to be built or coming soon, and it has a little description, little sketch picture. That's what you guys are also going to be creating, something like this. If you go in your first slide and then slide number 10, you can find everything that you guys are required and need to do as your presentation. Make sure everybody in your group participates. And when you guys present, if there's a person that does not participate, that person will obviously be shown and we will know who that person is. And it's a deduction of 30 points if you do not participate. Remember, 30 points is a lot. So how many points altogether is this presentation and this?
200.
200. So 30 points right there out the door if you do not participate. Use visual aids, boards, and PowerPoints for your presentation. Attention getting in intro, clear conclusion, persuasive, audible. That means you guys need to speak up. You guys are going to be presenting. Don't stand up front and be a little mouse voice. Make sure you guys are audible. Everyone could hear you. You're presenting to the whole class. Research is evident. So like I said before, when you guys are doing the research, make sure you guys provide evidence and have the information that you guys do the research on. Have a script. So you guys are going to write out what you guys are going to say. And then make sure you memorize it so you're not standing there reading it. Or you can have note cards, but as long as you're not standing there reading it off of a script. Make sure you memorize what your information is, your description, your presentation, your information. That way when you guys present it, you guys are presenting with visual aids, and then you guys are actually looking at your audience with clear eye contact, and you guys are making connection and presenting your information. It's going to be spoken, not read. So like I said before, make sure you guys are speaking your presentation. You guys are not reading your presentation. Even if it's on a PowerPoint, you guys are not reading it bullet by bullet. The PowerPoint is to help guide you through your presentation. And then within your speech and your presentation, that's when you fill in and you give in more information. So when you put in a PowerPoint and you put in all these information, when as a reader, they're not going to want to read all that information, correct? As you guys are reading this, do you guys want to see a whole bunch of text and words? No, you guys just want to see key bullet points. And then as I speak, that's when I give you the correct information and fill in the little parts and stuff. Participation, like I said, it's 30 points to participate. If you don't participate, you will lose 30 points.
That's a whole grade lower. So it's an A down to a B.
Any questions? You guys could start and grab your computers. Make sure you guys have your themes and your roller coaster name by the end of today.
Are we finished?
Yes. I'll be walking around if you guys need any help. Make sure you guys have your demographics. What about you guys? You guys have a location?
Yeah, we're gonna have ours in no, press card.
Do you guys have a name?
Ours is called the Supernova.
The what?
The Supernova.
What's the theme?
It's like a galaxy.
Black galaxy.
How'd you guys come up with that?
Well, I came up with the galaxy thing.
Yeah.
We just like kind of merged it so it kind of because like the galaxy like nighttime goes dark stuff.
You want to do that right now?
So what else do you guys need to do?
We're working on our PowerPoint. Originally, our picture was going to be located in Sedona, but we changed it to Prescott because the floor is
Yeah.
And is there like towers around there?
Yeah, there's around 4 hotels here.
You guys have your logo?
Tomorrow? No, not yet. It should be like,
You guys are all together, right?
yeah.